The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Danny McCray, Heckma Harrison, and Newey Scruggs.
Here we are, Players Lounge on a Monday. It is a playoff week. The Dallas Cowboys are the number 2 seed, and they're the NFC East Champions here in the NFL. The number 1 seed, San Francisco 49ers, have a bye. The Cowboys will host Mike McCarthy's old team, the Green Bay Packers. It'll be his second opportunity to face his old club. 2 years ago, Cowboys went up to Lambeau Field, had a 14-point lead, and promptly blew it. And I think that was the start of the Kellen Moore demise. As it also
that was it. That was the game.
That was the start.
That was the turning point.
Duval finished it. When they went to Duval, had another 14-point lead in the fourth quarter, and that finished it off here. So Cowboys finished 12-5, and they are exactly where they like to be. 7.5-point favorite at home against Green Bay. The first 2 games definitely will be at AT&T, provided the Cowboys can get past the Green Bay Packers. You know the gentleman on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos. He's Danny McCray, LSU's finest, national champion. We got Heckma Harrison here, the voice.
LSU's finest.
LSU's finest, national champion.
Hey, he feel good today.
That's what you mean.
He called. I can't even
I just
say
want to
nothing.
make sure that I get this the way he that.
Merely Newey Scruggs.
I want to get the spark on
got
these intros that Newey doing. I'm sorry, I interrupt you. Go ahead, finish out.
No,
It was good.
We got the Hall of Famer, Toledo Rocket, Barry
Appreciate
Church,
that.
and
Thank
you
you,
have me, Mr. 12-5. Newey Scruggs. We got
NFC East.
We got the sheet of integrity.
Wow.
I went to Chris Bean
This is
before the
love.
show, and I said, Bean,
man.
print out what we came back with. And so we look up here, and we got our records, and we went game by game. So it said Newey,
Man, we called
12-5,
We
NFC
called
East.
it. The books will be good.
Danny, 13-4, NFC East. Church, 11-6, NFC wild
Look at it, he
card.
scratched his ear and everything.
I'm the only one that was correct. Like, I'm the only one that ain't.
Heckma Harrison,
Yes, sir.
13-4, NFC East champs,
And the bye.
and the number 1 seed because
Yeah.
you had him with a bye.
Yes, sir.
So,
Ain't that something?
But you didn't.
But yeah, we all just gonna say that church was way off, and we was all
Y'all was all right. I tell you.
Now,
the books will be cooked, man.
I also have the original one we did when it first came out. Okay. I had the Cowboys 10-7. Church, you had the Cowboys 10-7. Mr. McCray, you had the Cowboys 12-5. Heckma, you had the Cowboys 13-4. And then I went back and I wrote next to mine because I know I made a couple changes, and I wrote right here 12-5.
That's where it get murky. That's where it get murky right here, boy.
So that was what I had. That was my
Put
shit.
that deep in the notebook.
It is deep in the notebook right here, so I don't
Okay,
forget.
so I was right because I grabbed his sheet, copied it, and then gave it back to
Nah,
him.
but we adjusted
So, yes.
after the bye week.
Yeah, we did.
But he has the sheet we adjusted.
This is what Chris Bean gave me.
Can I see your sheet?
Which one?
The one that you
Yeah,
adjusted.
No, this was no.
No.
This was not adjusted.
No.
This what I wrote here on
Let it go,
12-5.
The original sheet.
That's the original when we first came out.
That's the one.
So we adjusted.
Don't worry,
from
it's
there.
on tape. We'll find
We'll
it.
find
It's
it
on tape.
eventually.
We're fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna go scrape the website.
I sworn there was only one in here with the division champ. You know what I mean?
Rudy Giuliani. You're out here
That was my
thinking
guy
there's
to
some
the
cheating
left.
going
Oh,
on.
me,
Some
bro, I
dominions.
walked in here, they laughing at me like I'm not the one who said you was cheating.
I'm not laughing at all. What? Yeah, I mean, you. What's the
So church has said cookbooks 13 times, and he over here talking about I said it. This man said you cooking the books since I walked in here. Why you talking about it?
Why am I getting tossed into this? I ain't even saying
I'm not taking blame for nothing I didn't do.
Because my integrity was questioned. We gave it to Chris Beam, right? So now you're not questioning me.
Who?
You questioning Chris?
Who? You talking about me?
I'm just talking about it in general.
Oh, why you
That's what
looking
I'm
at me?
feeling.
Though?
That's what I'm feeling.
You like, hey,
I'm feeling that kind of way.
Pointing at me, but talking to everybody else.
Okay.
Hey.
So right now, according to the sheet of integrity from Chris Beam, who is in charge, Secretary Chris, I'm 12-5 NFC East. Danny, you 13-4 NFC East. Church, you 11-6 NFC wild card. Heckma, you 13-4 NFC East Champs.
What was the bye week? The bye week was week 6,
7, I think.
Yeah.
So I went back here and I looked at my losses. I had a loss at Philadelphia.
This is good. I love this.
I had a loss at Washington on Thanksgiving.
Man, well, how do you feel about being right? How do you feel about being right and being 12-5 and winning the NFC East after the season that they had, Newey?
I feel really bad because my Super Bowl picks, both of them.
Duval. Yeah.
Man, that was tough.
So,
that was tough.
I'll tell you what. The thing I do take like a little victory lap on. Was Dak Prescott before the season? I went 33-9 for Dak in terms of touchdowns and interceptions. And Calvin Watkins laughed at me, cut the bug. Cut the bug. He finishes with 36-9. Leads the league. The first time in 50 years a Cowboy quarterback has led the NFL in touchdown passes since Roger Staubach in 1973 through 23 and tied for the lead. For Dak Prescott, I'm happy because the man spent the whole offseason. He spent the whole training camp being questioned and people acting like the man was a horrible quarterback. You know, that he had a down year, which made him a bad player. Everybody has a bad year in their career. Yep. Everybody. You go down the back of anybody's trading card. You go say, well, that wasn't a good year. Last year wasn't a good year for Dak Prescott. Came back here, he and Mike McCarthy together. So that's the one I look at. I'm like, hey, you know what? That one I feel good about that prediction. Yeah. I say, man, that's pretty cool because the quarterback played his tail off this year. And some people don't want to give it to, and he will finish, in my opinion, top 3 in the MVP vote.
Yes, go ahead.
And yes, Dak played great this season. Like you said, I mean, leading the league, touchdowns. He got the interceptions way down. He played a full season this season and was still way down. And last year, we know that was a little off. And we all said, I think here we said Dak is not a turnover-prone guy. That's why everybody was up in arms saying, man, what is going on? Because we hadn't seen this from Dak before. So that's the character of a guy like Dak Prescott. That's why he's one of the best leaders in the NFL. That's why the locker room respects him. That's why the organization only has positive things to say about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott said he did not put on that NFC East winner and all that stuff because he knows what the goal is. Dak Prescott understands that at this point, that is irrelevant. Yeah. Because what matters, just like we all know with McCarthy, Dak, whoever, once you get into the playoffs, how you perform then. We've seen great seasons. Mm-hmm. We've seen big-time stats. We've seen all that. So I'm just happy that Dak is still focused knowing that, hey, man, I know I had a good season, but that's not what it is. I know that I need to perform well enough for my team to make it deep off into the playoffs, hopefully get to the Super Bowl, and that means that I have to stay focused and make sure that my team stays focused as well. So shout out to Dak, but I'm locked in with you, baby. I'm locked in with you. 13-4. NFC East.
NFC East. You were there.
I gotta hear from Heck, man. I got to hear, man. I've been waiting.
You know what? I will say this about Dak and his performance. Well, first of all, I think listening today, finally hearing people give him his just due on the kind of year that he had, I think, and he's probably not listening to it, but there's so many people that had questions, like you said, Newey, going back to training camp and him throwing interceptions in training camp, and him and Trayvon Diggs having just regular training camp conversation. Is he a leader? Is he a leader? Is he all these things? For me, the biggest thing is him being healthy and playing 17 games. I mean, last season, we started off with all that hope. He gets hurt in the first game. Is only able to finish 12 games, and he came in pressing. I think that this version of Dak Prescott I can live with because this Dak has a lot of edge to him. And also coming into this season saying, look, the defense is going to carry us. We just need you just to be a bus driver. Just don't mess it up, right? Him and CD getting on the same page and the way that this offense started to flourish after some adversity. And I think that's what, when I've heard Mike McCarthy talk about this season and it being linked to adversity, the way that they played through it and Dak saying, you know what, my best chance at getting into the playoffs and having home field is to ride 88 like Zorro. We need the ball. I'm getting the ball to number 88. And also, the other part, when we were talking 5-6 weeks, who are we talking about? Brandon Cooks. Mm-hmm. I know for sure I was questioning Brandon Cooks. What's going on with Brandon Cooks? Yeah. That connection starting to happen, and then our offense opening up even more. I want the conversation no matter what, about Dak this year, him being able to take that step into what you consider to be the elite quarterbacks of the NFL. No matter how you view him in the MVP race, have your own opinion about it. All I'm saying is this year we saw something in him as far as making adjustments at the line of scrimmage, commanding the huddle, doing all of it. It's not just the here we go portion of it. It's just that even his peers, guys like Aaron Rodgers have said, man, I see something different in Dak in the way that he's commanding and making adjustments. So I love that more than anything when we talk about what Dak did this year.
Yeah, and when you look at it, from the bye week on, really, I mean, he's been on fire. And like you said, he's gotten the ball to CD, but he's also gotten the ball to Cooks, Ferguson, whoever the case may be. And when you look at it, to me, this is the basically the coolest, the calmest I done seen Dak his entire career when you look at it. And I don't know if that's, part of Mike McCarthy's system or just Dak evolving into a quarterback or the merger of the both, whatever the case may be. They've really taken that partnership to the next level. And when you look at defenses, because people try all types of stuff against this guy. They try man-to-man, they try zone, fire zone, blitz them, all-out blitzes. And for whatever the case may be, he seems to be able to find the answers. And that's something that we didn't see from him in previous years, especially last year. It seemed like, whatever the case was going on, if you blitzed him a certain way, he's going to throw the ball that way. And that's what Budda Baker was talking about years ago, and being able to talk him into certain, turnovers or certain situations. And this year, you don't see that. Defenses are throwing the kitchen sink at this guy, and he's still able to come up with all the answers. Is it perfect game? No, it's not all. But he's playing at, one of the highest levels we done seen, and I think he has entered that elite quarterback conversation if he wasn't there already.
I'm blaming that on Kellen too, by the way. I gotta blame the system guy. Hey man, if you see the pressure coming from this way, you automatically got to go this way, and anybody can fit in this system and run the routes because my scheme is gonna get them open. That's what but we talked about it. That's what we saw from Kellen. I'm like, hey man, that's why they force you to throw the ball to Noah Brown. They force you to throw the ball to these guys. Amari Cooper wishing he was here right now. Amari Cooper.
What else did Budda Baker say? What else did Budda Baker say? What else did Budda say? We know what's coming.
Yeah. No.
That's
what they're saying in the AFC. They saying the same thing, man. We can't wait to play Kellen more.
Hey man, so that was your guy. You were on Mike saying Mike was scapegoating Kellen Moore. Mike was right. All day long. But wait till Kellen Moore gets with Justin Herbert.
Because Justin Herbert was the 99 Rams or something.
No.
Let's calm down a little bit on it.
What?
Like we acting like he's out here with the greatest show on turf. We was just here 2 weeks ago talking about you can't put more than 20 points on the board.
Still there.
Come on, man. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves with this. I mean,
when you're playing the good teams.
Yes. Are we he had a great year? Of course he has. Mike McCarthy and him both. I just said the merger was unbelievable. But let's not act like this is the greatest thing we've ever seen before.
This is like the second most points I think they've scored as an offense in history. Let me go, or at least in a good number. Let me go out to pick up. They sent the note out here, but from a offensive point scoring, it's pretty good. It's one of their better years. One of their better years ever.
I mean, listen, Kellen didn't help himself with the performance they put up there in LA right now. Keenan Allen, you said weapons. Keenan Allen, Mike. We had a discussion about the weapons that they had over there. Eckler and all that stuff.
Wait till Kellen get in the lab. It's about to be like he's gonna be Dr.
He needs a year in the lab. All right, Kellen gonna get a year in the lab. Just give him a year in the lab.
He needs the address. McCarthy send him the address.
Well, go to the bar in Wisconsin real quick.
So obviously one of the biggest indicators is as they've got these head coaching names floating out here and the commanders are making, hey, who we want to talk to. I haven't seen your boy's name anywhere.
No, yeah,
he
needs a year in the lab.
Last year, people like Carolina was trying to talk to him.
Boy, genius. I was right there.
Finished second to Coach Sol out there in Miami, and yeah. So
just need a year in the lab. We'll be back. Get a lab in there. Just get
Heckman, you were the closest in terms of the score. You had Dallas 37, Washington 27. D-Mac, you had a 38-35.
He said 37-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, he had them scoring 6 for sure.
No, you know what? You are correct. You are correct. Yes, 37-6.
Can't trust that. You might have gave this sheet to CB. Just like
hey, print this out. Print this out, CB.
That man said 37-27. You was the closest.
still a close 37-6. You're still.
I'm minding my own business back here. I'm catching straight.
Yo, just wait till I get this video footage because we're going to find out who messed up.
Go ahead, New. We with you, baby. We rocking with you.
Heckman, I want to make sure you get all your flowers.
Yeah, it's all gravy.
Danny, you had it 38-35. Barry, you had it 28-24.
What week are you on, Nui?
This is
27 to 10.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
You're right. I'm on Detroit.
You're on the wrong week.
Man.
Take a break.
I'm on Detroit. I'm on Detroit. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, here it is. Dallas,
38,
Washington.
35.
Okay, Dallas, Washington. My bad. I'm seeing
24.
All right. I had it 20. I had
that pen whooping out 70 live. You think
26-12. Nui.
Don't let him keep scoring. Oh, your domino game.
28-7 was me. All right, man.
Heckma 35-6. Danny 2017. There it is on the sheet. But no matter what, this is the sheet.
Hey, he was like
From
this.
Chris Bean.
How are they wrong? I don't understand. I don't understand. I knew I wrote it right.
He was reading off the printed
It's a
copy.
glitch in the system.
It was the printed copy.
The Matrix. Somebody that messed up the system. You want to take a break?
Man.
Be right back.
Look at his
Be
forehead.
right back.
Morpheus.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Hi, I'm Danny McCray, Dallas Cowboys alumni player here with Smoothie King. And Smoothie King wants to ask you, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig into a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
There is no I in Dallas. There is no I in Hart either. No I in Blue Star or in Lone Star for that matter. And there's no I in how about them Cowboys? Smirnoff knows there's no I in football. Football is a we thing, an experience that is best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks, home or away, we rally together, we cry together, and we always rally cry together because there's definitely no I in Cowboys fans. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
Back to the Players Lounge.
DeMarcus Lawrence is the Dallas Cowboys nominee for the 2023 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award presented by Nationwide. Help Tank raise funds for Dak Prescott's Faith Fight Finish Foundation by casting your vote at NFL.com/Man of the Year or tweet your support using the hashtag WPMOY Challenge. Vote ends on January the 8th. Vote for Tank.
All right, Heckman Harrison.
That's today, ain't it?
That would be.
Going out there and vote. That's today.
It is today.
Larry Church, Danny McCray,
sir.
players of Nui Scruggs, the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos.
lunch
Cowboys are going into the playoffs at
Bernie
12
Madoff?
and 5.
Thought I was doing myself a favor by not eating lunch. Eat a bag.
Boy, what about cold air window?
I was hoping you had them Skittles in. I was like, damn.
It's tax season for real.
Cowboys a
Take mine
7.
in December.
He made sure to do some wide.
Payroll, baby.
Yeah.
Cowboys a touchdown favorite against the Packers.
Let's go.
Jordan Love, 32 touchdown passes his rookie year. Not rookie, his first year starting, taking over for Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers are in the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Jets are a mess, and Aaron Rodgers played a couple snaps in their season opener and got hurt. So this is not a team I expected to be here. They are good. They have a receiving core. We saw what the core did last time around, and they've added to it. So as you see the Packers coming here, and I'll start with you, Heckma, what is your biggest concern?
You ain't gonna let us enjoy Victory Monday at all, are you? Can we?
Actually, okay.
You gonna let us? I'm sorry.
We already got on the Packers?
No, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You are right. Everything that you just outlined, there is something to think about. But man,
Yeah, let's stay on.
we just won the NFC East.
Okay, then let's go here, Heck, on a positive.
Come on.
The NFL.
Knew it. Where my
NFL
hat at? Did y'all go upstairs and get a hat? I'm telling you, y'all ain't. I told you, man, to make it their idea about it. You was there with a hat.
How many did you get? How many hats did you get?
How many hats you get, Nui?
You know what, man?
Somebody brought you something back?
Wow. That's like that bread. That's like that bread. You see it?
Did somebody bring you a hat back? I just want to know yes or no.
Where was I yesterday?
No, I said did somebody bring you a hat back?
To be
Negative.
on, man.
Will you be getting an NFC East hat?
No.
Okay, so we won't see you walk in here with an NFC East hat for this year ever. We won't see it.
No.
On camera. I want to make sure I got him. Now he can't wear it to work.
I thought we were gonna have a pro shop gift basket or something.
I'm not looking.
You know, just NFC. You know, NFC East. You know, especially for the people that predicted it. You know, record and confident. Come on now.
I mean, may as well. We was
crazy.
right.
That's still crazy.
We won that thing.
That's still crazy.
19 years. There's not been a back-to-back NFC East winner. Some of us here on this desk thought that, there would be.
I did.
But
I wasn't the only one.
You wasn't
the only one.
But
you
was not.
I don't know. Was it the Giants?
You know what he said? He said the Giants was going to be number 2.
I did say that. I did say that.
While we bringing up old stuff.
You know what I mean?
While we bringing up.
We talking about the Packers, man. Jordan Love, man. Where Jordan Love at, man?
We got so many days. We not getting started on no Packers today.
They got Aaron Jones is back.
We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to be out of Packers content to talk about.
Nui, did you think 12-5? 12-5, Nui, for real? 12-5. Originally, you were at what? 11-7.
10-7.
10-7.
And we went. That was when
y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
The NFL leader in passing touchdowns is Dak Prescott.
That's right.
The NFL leader in receptions is CeeDee Lamb.
Yes.
The NFL leader in interceptions is Deron
Talk that
Bland.
talk, Nui.
The NFL leader in pressures is Micah Parsons.
Man.
The NFL leader in field goal makes is Brandon Aubrey.
Feels so good, don't you agree?
And the NFL leader in punt average is Brian Anger.
Man.
All coached by one Mike McCarthy, who's 12-5 for the 3rd straight season.
Come on.
And in the playoffs for 3 straight
Big time,
years.
Mike. Big time, Mike.
I told them about that Kool-Aid. Y'all should have had y'all some Kool-Aid, okay? They took a little sugar out here once in a while.
I can't believe you over
but they
here.
put more sugar in them.
I can't believe you. What it said the NFC East, huh?
I didn't say I said that.
Oh, man.
I said I'm gonna find the truth.
You go
I'm
back
the only person here trying to find the truth. Y'all ain't getting no investigating. I'm over here listening to old videos.
I'm the only one that didn't swindle out here.
10-7. They gonna win the NFC East too.
Hey, I didn't print this, but I do know at the beginning of the year I was 12-5. I know I didn't add a game after.
Oh man,
It's too good. It's too good. This is actually too good. I didn't think y'all was gonna do it like that, but that's awesome,
It's crazy though because his ain't right either.
Nah, it ain't right. I'm not serious. I ain't Nostradamus, but I could have swore I was close. Boy, I was close. Boy, I was right there on that thing, boy. 13-1. NFC East and the bye.
You changed to 13-4, bro.
What I changed to? 12-5?
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
Oh, my bad.
13-4.
Oh, my bad. I changed it to 12-5. I changed it to 12-5 in the NFC East.
You took away the bye week too. This ain't right.
we'll never know.
Oh, we don't know.
Hey, man, they pin-whipped me out of it. Dog. Game over with. I thought I had a skunk going. Surprise.
Hand over the sticks. I got 21
How did
O's.
this happen to me?
Hand over the sticks, man.
This man about to make it a capstone project over there.
It ain't gonna take long. I already got the date for the bye week. I know you was out because of baseball or something, so I'm already well, we back together. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have it for you.
Okay.
Maybe before the show over with.
Yeah, okay.
We got one more commercial break. I might have it by the time I get out there.
This is CSI. His boy is forensic.
Really, at this point in time, does any of it matter?
Yeah.
Yes, it matters. Yes, it matters.
There's no bets on it.
Yeah,
No,
that's facts.
Hold on.
Damn.
So you
There's
can
no-
call out Church and
there's
his
no bets.
all his
that's fact.
wrong stuff and it still matter today. But none of this matter. Oh, it matter. It matter.
Man,
All right.
what a turn of events. Could have never guessed this one.
He over here reading the wrong scores. It's crazy. Handing out the wrong paper.
That man don't have no shame.
What? He got his old paper out when he made the first mistake. And then he get a
Heck, you had to close the score. 38-27.
And it's us. It's our fault.
Oh, man. What did you say, 38-27?
Hey, you hold the pen next time. You get the pen and the paper.
Hey, you know there's a pencil side and there's a pen side, man.
What? Hey, he can't play domino. He can't keep score domino games.
Do not let Newey keep scoring a domino
About 15.
game.
I said, man, how you got
Hey, this how
Game
you
over.
What 15? He put 1. That's just 5.
Hey, oh yeah, all right. Hey, shout out to Deron Bland though. Goodness gracious, got him another interception yesterday.
And a possum.
Big time.
Newey, you the best, dog. You're the best in the business. You the best. You're the best.
You guys gonna miss me when I go.
No, man, don't do that.
You're gonna miss me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hanging with the boy.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Newey.
I'm gonna put Jesse Holly over
Don't
here.
do that, Newey. Don't start that, man.
Y'all gonna be
Nah,
Mr.
Newey,
Fourth
come on.
Along.
If you do that, you're gonna hear us all the way from the players' lounge. Because
don't do that.
hanging with the boys ain't far enough for us to get to quit messing with you.
No.
I'll be right there in that window talking about Not happening.
Hey, you should see how Barry looked at this paper. Barry said,
I'm gonna take over Mick
What?
Shot. I'm gonna take over Mick Shot.
Wait a second.
Me and Mickey gonna trade places.
What do you say? That's not right.
You hate to see it, man.
I believe Barry had. Barry, did you have a point to any of this? Beside the pylon?
Yeah, nah, I was just.
You just like my youngest child. Like, we don't need no more backup. We good.
I'm gonna throw mine, from the 3-point line every now and then, man.
Yeah, stop taking it out on me, man. I just
What
walk,
you mean?
I walk in the room, okay, from doing work upstairs, and he talking about I said the one he's pin whipping over there, erasing, just looking straight at me. Church over there just throwing
It's too good.
right to the side of your head. He's looking at me like I did it.
Game blouses.
Oh, by the way, congratulations. We had the pod pick. Danny got it.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Pollard ran the touchdown in.
That's when you want to bring this up?
You believed. I'm giving you your flowers.
You should, because you tried to take him away from me in the group message. Okay? I said, hey, man, Tony Pollard. He
That's what we doing?
He
That's
said,
what we should
nobody
do.
won, Danny.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Boys coming
Really?
off the top rope, man.
Really?
Nobody won.
Hey, I told y'all we should have went to the Packers. Nobody want to listen
When
to
you're
you.
spilling all the
What
tea.
I said, let's go to the
Spilling all the
Packers.
tea.
I
Ain't
tried to say
nobody
shout
wanna
out to
listen
Deron Bland for getting the big time interception yesterday. Wasn't the pick six, but that is a heck of a play to make on a deep
so
on a deep throw. That's
This is
a heck of a throw
horrible
to interception to make. I thought the boys went out there and played great yesterday. We still got to fix some stopping the run stuff, but overall I think we
He got the
played
best hands
really
on the
good
team.
game.
He got the best.
Trayvon Diggs still on the squad.
All right.
He's still on the squad. Listen, I seen him make an interception on a post route back when Nolan was here, and I was like, ooh, that's when Newey said he was gonna get the second contract. But I should have saw it
You
then.
seen that over the Bland picked off against Parent.
Yeah,
that was the one.
That was
That was the one.
What you, best hand
Yeah, that's him. I mean, I'm just saying
You talking
right
about
now.
on the defense.
on the defense.
Yeah.
yeah, because they.
I don't know, man. Trayvon broke the record.
Why don't we put it in this context? Two Cowboy cornerbacks have led the league in interceptions in 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, 2 out of 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You had Trayvon, and now you have Deron Bland. I mean, in the Super Bowl era, that's got to mean something.
Yeah.
Precious sacks, interceptions.
And listen,
You like that?
Oh,
You
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
And listen, while we handing out flowers, okay, I want to make sure Jordan Lewis came on at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Started
Heck
making
yeah.
a bunch of good plays. You kind of started to see some of that stuff that we saw in previous years before he got hurt, where you were like, hey, this guy, he's a nickelback. Like that, like he has the talent and the skill and the instincts to be a really good nickelback. So I'm gonna give a shout out to him because I know he's rooting for Michigan tonight.
It's the forced fumble.
it-
It's the forced fumble.
Well, it was
Yeah,
talked about
yeah,
on the
the
show
forced
about
fumble.
whether or not to keep him earlier.
Yeah,
we were.
You called it. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you called it though.
You did call that.
So what do you do? Because I mean,
that's a good problem to have.
Because I mean, you got to figure out what you got with Gilly. You got Deron Bland. You got Jordan Lewis, and you got Trayvon. You got 4.
I don't understand why we have to make a decision on that. I mean, Gilly's already here. Trayvon
Is
signed.
J. Lou up though?
No, Gilmore is a free agent.
Yeah, free.
Yeah, you got-
Gilly free.
Yeah, well,
Gilly,
J. Lou might be.
we'll make that. We're gonna make
Hurt
that
his heart a
work.
little bit.
Yeah, that did.
Speaking of Gilly, real quick, any word on how bad that shoulder is?
he said last night that they popped it back in and he's all right. That's what he said. You know, but then again, last week after the Lions game, Tyler Smith walked past me. I said, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah." So I've learned that they're just telling you whatever because you the media, they want to keep on stepping.
Once that thing pop
So-
out, remember, was that our second year? And mine
Yours
kept,
did.
man,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
once it goes, that thing just keep
It's one of those. You reach for something, click.
click. Like you gonna have to get that thing locked
Only
up.
person tell you the truth is Tyron, huh?
Sim.
Sim.
And we trust.
He was good yesterday. He's been good every time he's been in the game.
Sam.
That's not the debate. He's been good every time he's been in the game. Is a noticeable difference from when he's not in the game.
I'll tell you
every time.
I'll tell you what's impressive though. The guys that filled in for
TJ Bass.
TJ Bass and was it Hoffman? Hoffman,
Yeah.
hey, he was
Smoke.
hey, he wanted to smoke with everybody. Oh,
Like that.
When I saw that, it's one of those things that we don't talk a whole lot about is how well Mike McCarthy's developed his coaching staff. When you start to look and see at the losses, we're talking about Bland and having a great year, you almost forget Diggs, a guy who's been an all-pro cornerback who led the league in interceptions, gone very early in the year. Leighton Vander Esch, who was having a nice season, gone for the year. Damarian Overshown, who was at training camp, looking like he was going to be an integral part of the rotation. And they let Jabril Cox go. He ends up being gone. Throughout the year, this staff has continued to find ways to get guys better. Jalen Tolbert, the guy that we came into the season like, what are we going to see? Jalen Tolbert caught a touchdown pass yesterday. And then when Zach Martin, we find out that day because they sent out the note to us via email, hey, Zach Martin's sick. At that time, they didn't say he wasn't going to be inactive. Later on, they did. But then you see he's playing. Tyler Smith out this week. You know, you had to go have Bass play. So Brock's playing, and to see these guys as Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdowns and Tony Pollard ended up having a nice run game, and I thought Rico Dowdle made some nice runs as well. That goes back to the coaches. Lunda Wells. I mean, what Lunda Wells has done in 2 years, just between watching Ferguson, Hendershot out here hurdling guys yesterday, the tight end group that you let a guy like Dalton Schultz, who in my opinion was a top 10 tight end. I think he was a top 10, but I would not have paid him.
Yeah, right. You didn't want to get that man his money.
No. Both are better off right now because they're in the playoffs. Did they win the AFC South?
Yes.
They won the AFC South.
Yes.
And he's an integral part of their offense. So both are.
So heck, my thing on him was simply, first of all, they offered him a deal. He turned it down because he wanted David Njoku money. But it was just everyone's not going to be able to get paid, and we're going to go into the same offseason the same way because you've got guys to pay. So to me, paying Dalton Schultz didn't make sense because I thought we saw Jake Ferguson coming along and Hendershot, and while Hendershot spent a lot of the year on the IR and they drafted Luke Schoonmakers, just overall what Lunda Wells has done in that room, not only is that great coaching, but that helps your salary cap a whole lot because these guys are on rookie deals right now.
Ferguson, to me, I think they saw the light with Ferguson, and that made that decision easier. If he had signed the contract, he'd still be here and thinking about how some of that growth of these other guys would have been stymied because of him being here. They made the right decision, and I like what you said. He's better off for it. He's in a great position right now down in Houston, but I love the fact that guys like Hendershot are finding ways to contribute on special teams.
Big time block.
The right way.
You know what I'm saying? When you're able to contribute in other ways, I think, and add to this team, that's what you're going to need. You're going to need more of that as the playoffs go. You're going to need plays like that. Yeah. Just like that on special teams to be able to get past a San Francisco or a tough divisional opponent. So when I seen him make that play, to me, that echo not only Lunda Wells, but also Bones Fossil, being able to do stuff like that and impact the game.
Okay, listen, because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here. Okay, I think this was the perfect get right game and the perfect time for us to not be able to have the guards. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people had a really good game. I think this is a really good confidence boosting opportunity for our team. The Washington Commanders did not have anybody playing on defense. They, and after that initial punch, I thought it was going to be longer than that third quarter. But after the initial punch, the only unit that came out to play was offense. Yeah, that's it. No other unit was there to really contribute.
You are correct. You are correct. But doggone it, you start looking at Philadelphia and how they looked and how they went out there and got the brakes beat off of them. Take it.
No.
Duval. I'm just saying. My bad. I'm just saying. It's just stuff. Good. It's stuff like that. Hey, I ain't even bring up old stuff.
He's had a bad week. Dalvin Cook.
Your Super Bowl pick.
We'll be right back.
Roll Tide and let him die.
Right back.
Man, you can't find a way to breathe.
Players Lounge. DallasCowboys.com radio.
To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss retail stores. #Be your own boss.
Hi, I'm Danny McCray, Dallas Cowboys alumni player here with Smoothie King. And Smoothie King wants to ask you, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig into a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
And they snap it to Prescott, who looks right. It's not there. He escapes left. He'll run for a first down.
Just like football, when it comes to crypto, it's important to have a team you can trust. With blockchain.com, I know I'm in good hands. Since 2011, they've been trusted by millions around the world to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency.
Prescott's going to run this himself. Run it up the middle, and he scores.
Whether you're new to crypto or an active trader, they've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get started at blockchain.com.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Your Dallas Cowboys return home to take on the Green Bay Packers in the wild card round of the 2023 playoffs. Get ready to white out at AT&T Stadium on Sunday, January 14th at 3:30 p.m. on Fox. It's time to seize everything. For the playoff updates, visit DallasCowboys.com/playoffs.
Carpe Omnia.
Yeah, everything. We taking everything.
Players Lounge brought to you by Tostitos.
Ski mask way.
Heckma Harrison.
I might just enjoy this week.
Pull shiesties out.
I'm
We
enjoying
bringing
the
the white
NFC East win.
shiesties
Seeing
out.
this story happen, man.
Danny McCray, Barry Church. I'm Newey Scruggs. Let's go now to producer extraordinaire, Chris Bean. For the
Easy.
is this the third iteration of our?
Oh, I found the show. Do I need to tell Danny what show it was?
This is the
So you can
second. This is
easily-
the second.
I think Danny trusts
No,
you.
this is the third. This is the third iteration because we had the one
is
when
the one.
when the season came
Come
out.
on.
Then we had the
show
one right before the
actually
season.
was right after the Philadelphia game, actually.
Okay.
We did our initial and we did after the bye week.
After
So
the
we
bye
did
week,
So
the
this is the
second
third.
one.
This is the third one.
You guys, there were so many shows after the bye week that was like there was like no one was on. Like Newey was on off half of them. So
This is the second, right?
So anyways,
Here we
so
No, we had the first one.
No, we had the
this
spring.
is
We had the
second
spring.
one. This is the second one. We
So we
ran
had-
through
Regular
it.
season, and then
So we had the one that we did
Bye
when the
week.
season came out, when it first came out, and then we went right before the season started.
And the bye
so
week.
this is the third one.
Yes.
This
Let's
is the
go.
third
All
one.
right, here we go.
This is it.
This is the third one.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my bad. I'm sorry, Danny.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna apologize now. You had you changed your picks, and you had the Cowboys going 11-6 and going wild card, along with Church.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, heck, I owe you apology. He changed one and went 12-5 in NFC East, so he got it correct.
The whole
And Newey. You guys went after him a couple of times about one game, and he said, I'm going to stay with where I'm at. So he went 12-5, wins NFC East. So there you go.
He had NFC
He had
East?
12-5 NFC East?
Yes, he did.
There you go. Yeah, take a lap. Take a lap. Hey, take a lap. Do it. Y'all see that face?
Now, he
Found something to be right.
he was like, oh, this Buffalo game, I don't know. I have it as a loss, but I really think their defense is really bad. And
Hey, you don't need to add no sugar to this. You don't add no sugar to this. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
I see you,
Man,
man.
my gosh, man. I mean,
So
it's sad to see a black man
And if
right.
anybody wants to go back, the show was November 8th.
yeah, I'm not going to watch it now. Because if I go watch it and it's wrong, CB, me and you, I'm never going to trust you again.
Bro,
I'm not going to watch it, bro.
you want to listen to your
No,
voice?
I know that I took a game off. I was 12-5.
So Heckma, you were spot on.
No, he wasn't spot on.
Yeah, it was.
It's 13-4.
You won't give it up, will you?
No.
You won't give it up, will you? You just won't stop, will you?
No, my bad. Chris Beam is wrong.
It's all good.
12-5.
So none of this is right. So, you cut your side off. Cut your side off.
Yeah, okay.
Hey man, it's a good show, man. I love it. You know what I mean? This is amazing. I'm telling you guys, man, ain't football so good. It's so good, dog. I'm telling you guys.
Speaking of
I'm telling you guys, this
want to
stuff is
even talk about the game tonight?
can't stand it.
Do we want to? The college game.
Yeah, maybe you guys want to talk about it in the players' lounge because no one else has.
So
No,
we can make picks.
you know, I done caught up now.
No, you haven't. You have no idea.
I know what's going down, man. Y'all funny, man.
So
That's all I'm gonna
Washington
say.
versus Michigan tonight in Houston, Texas. All
They
right.
probably all been at Breakfast Club too, so I need to call and see who was there later, the latest, because that's the team that's gonna lose.
Give me Washington 29-26 to win.
Oh, Penix.
Them dogs, purple and gold, them dogs. Pac-12 going out on top.
The fighting Isaiah Standbacks.
Exactly. Isaiah Standback going to get up there and be a national champion. Love it. Love it for Standback.
I'm with you, man. That lefty quarterback is good. He's good.
So what you going with?
Yeah, I'm going 31-28.
31-28 UW. Pac-12.
Let me, Roxanne Medina, forgive me for this, but I'm going with Michigan. Going Michigan, and I'm going, let's see, 38-27.
What was they playing? No.
Will Mozzie Smith be there tonight?
No, he probably won't be. He got bigger things to handle.
Schoolmaker said he was going. Schoolmaker told me last week he was going to go.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not. Go
They
ahead.
play on Sunday.
Go ahead.
So I was asking if Mozzie was going to go.
Close.
Would Jordan Lewis go? But I mean, Schoolmaker, Mozzie were on the team last year. They got beat.
Okay.
They got beat by TCU in the Fiesta Bowl, so those are their guys. They played with that group. Church?
Yeah, give me the more physical team. I'm going Michigan 28-21.
More physical team.
Now, we don't just pick off colors. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? You going here for more physical team. Oh, they're purple and gold. I'm going to take them. Come on, dog.
I heard last year about Michigan and their physical team.
Hey, man, what's in that cup? That's your cup.
Hey, what are you talking about? That's my man.
Got that Space Jam juice in that, don't it?
The Monstars.
That's that NFC East.
Purple and gold dogs make us high five.
Oh, for sure. We knew exactly where you were going with that. I mean, come on, man.
Okay, so
I'm glad we didn't get into the Packers today because we got a whole bunch to talk about for the next 4 days about the Green Bay Packers.
I'm disappointed I didn't get a hat. I figured, I was like, man, I figured
you got to connect.
Yeah, but I figured you
off.
are the connect that you was already.
I was here.
Hey, real talk, you probably should be getting us all hats.
I was here.
What are you talking about?
The longest tenure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so we should probably be getting. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go see what I can find, man.
Yo,
Hook me up, man.
plug in with the Players Lounge.
2016.
12 and 5. NFC East Champs.
Way to go, Newey.
Glad you got it correct, sir.
Boom.
Glad you got it correct, sir. Players, unfortunately, players. New school didn't get it right.
I'm
It
done,
bleed.
man. I'm done
Deion
with
said,
y'all,
bleed now? You bleed now, ball?
He gonna find a way now because Hector did him so bad this show. Now he gonna be.
What do you mean? Heck ain't done nothing. Don't you listen to that dude. Because I have not. You see what they trying to do? Divide and conquer is the oldest the world itself. Don't let them do that to us, brother.
It's all good. This is why I'll be hanging the board next week. My dog team gonna have negotiations with Derek. I'll be an impending free agent.
Oh man,
Exactly.
It'd be good.
So it's just gonna be the three Negro Negro.
Right. Now,
Nobody won, Danny.
I'll see Britt Johnson come back do the show with you guys.
Why you make his voice
and we out.
sound like that, man?
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!